I'm talking with Brian Bauman today at Bauman Farm and Garden booth at the Yard Garden Patio Show. And Brian, this is a wonderful booth, and every year you bring just a little bit of the farm with you, and I know that must be a big job, but what a beautiful tractor.
Yes, this tractor my grandpa purchased brand new in 1949 for $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you can't buy it this year for that kind of money, and
Probably not.
no DVD player.
No, unfortunately. He didn't quite have all those amenities.
But you know, you bring some history, but then you're also looking for trends. You're looking for the coolest thing to bring to your garden center, and you have some of the samples at the booth this year.
Right, so the theme of the show this year is sustainability, so we definitely went with that. So we have a whole line of products that we're introducing at the show that all use solar power.
Oh, very cool.
So we have solar garden trellises. So this trellis has a little solar panel on it. Put your clematis on there, and then the globe changes colors throughout the night.
Oh, neat.
So amber and greens and blues, and it'll last about 3 to 4 hours at night. And that's the same thing with these cool, I just love these lanterns.
They are beautiful. Look at that.
And they have the solar panel right on the top, hang it from your tree, and it glows up every night. You don't have to do a thing to it. And you can turn it off if you want as well.
Oh, very nice.
But one of my favorites too is these little tulip garden stakes. You know, stick these in with your garden, in your tulips, whatever you want. And during the nighttime, they'll just spread a nice little glow, which is really nice.
What a nice time to enjoy your garden. You're sitting on the deck, you've worked hard, you want to enjoy it, and you have these beautiful flowers blooming, and why not some little garden art to kind of accent it?
Right, and it's earth friendly. It's great.
Brian, what are the little globes hanging in the trees here in the booth?
Well, this is another one of our solar garden art, and these are hand-blown glass balls that are connected to a string, and then at the end of the string is a solar panel. So you can put the solar panel out in the sun, put the balls up underneath your patio, deck, so they don't have to be in the sun, and then at nighttime you get this really nice ambience from the glow.
Oh, that's neat. So they come in a package all ready to go, and all you have to do is put them up.
Yeah, and they're hand-blown glass balls. Each one of them's unique, a little different color to it. It's really nice.
Well, how beautiful. It is. It's another garden art.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice. Now, I know you have some other interesting plants, and this agave is just unbelievable.
And this is only one of the agaves that we have at the show. We have several agaves, and I really looked for ones that are hardy. This guy is called Mr. Ripple. I'd like to introduce you to him. He is hardy down to 10 degrees.
Oh, neat.
So no problem. Put him in your yard, put him on your porch, your patio, put him somewhere where it's drought tolerant. You're not going to water too much during the summertime.
Nice.
But they look like this year round. You don't have to do a thing.
Very architectural. It can be a little stickery, but very interesting plant.
Yes, and we've got other ones, other colors, shapes, sizes, and I'm very happy with the size of them. Usually you won't find them this big.
No, they're very, very nice. And I know something else is going on today. You can come down to the show, and there's going to be an interesting giveaway that you're sponsoring.
So the first 1,000 people through the door, we're giving away 1,000 pink carnations and pink dioecia, given to me from proven winners. And it's going to be in memory of breast cancer and the people that are affected by breast cancer. And because of that, 5% of all of our booth sales will go to a local organization called Play for the Cure.
Oh, it's a wonderful donation. It's a wonderful organization, and that you're sponsoring that and helping to support that. So please come on down to Yard Garden Patio Show and visit Brian Bauman and his wonderful booth. It's a great time to come out and see all kinds of things for spring and new ideas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judy.
I'm here at the YGP show with Fred Davis of Mutual Materials, and you know, Fred, I think that in gardens, nothing adds a sense of stability as much as hardscaping does, and you guys have made hardscaping in the yard really, really easy. And you have a couple of new products that we're going to be chatting about for a bit, so why don't you talk about what we're standing on right here?
Well, we're standing on the new Eco Priora pavers. The pavers is available as a 4x8 unit or an 8x8 unit, as you can see. And it's permeable, which means it allows water to percolate back down into the groundwater and recharge the groundwater and eliminate runoff.
And you know, really there's so many good reasons to do this, but let's go over a couple of them besides just the ecological standpoint of not putting water into drainage systems. These are a very light color. I would think that that would tend to not reflect heat as much.
That's correct. There's a technical term called heat island effect, and basically it reduces the reflectivity, and it also allows water to percolate back into the groundwater at a natural temperature that nature knows how to take care of on its own.
That would make sense, yeah. Now, these are new. Why are these new? Because I see some little edges that I'm not used to seeing on stepping stones and stuff.
Right. The Eco Priora has some oversized spacer lugs, and that spacer lug allows for a 3/8 of an inch gap between the pavers, allows water to percolate through. Now that gap, as you see here, we just have that gap open for the trade show.
Yeah.
But during a typical installation, there will be a smaller aggregate, an open graded aggregate swept into those joints, and it'll finish it off much nicer than what we have here. This is just for trade show purposes.
Well, and you know, for me personally, I love that those work as a spacer as well. So you really get an exact line, which looks very sharp. Now you have this sheet that I'm holding on these items here, and you can really see up close what they are. But one thing too that Mutual Material I think does very well is they make installation easy, and this is an example of that. Just a really good sheet of how to put stuff down, because there is a system to it.
There is a system, and it's not just the pavers. Whether it's permeable pavers or regular non-permeable pavers, there's a system of components. And each one of the components in the system, whether it is permeable pavers or whether it's a regular pavement system, is important for installation. So that little cross-section that we showed you gives homeowners and contractors also a quick reference on what's going on with permeable pavers.
Because you know, you might as well do it right. Now you also have one other permeable paver here, which is really easy to install as well.
We do. This is the Echo Stone. This is actually a couple more pavers, permeable systems. This is the Echo Stone, and again, it is fit together with a strong interlock. As you can see here, there's kind of a spacer lug that allows for the pavers not to shift when they're put together. And there's an opening that allows water to percolate through. And again, that opening is filled with that open graded aggregate.
Now you also have a lot of great natural products. I love what I'm seeing here in this pillar, but this didn't take hours and hours to put together, did it?
No, it did not. Mutual Materials is now carrying a wide variety of natural stone products. This one here in particular is a big winner for contractors and homeowners because it's a modular retaining, not a retaining wall, it's a column. And the neat thing about it is that it's hollow.
Look at that.
And each one of these blocks are 18 by 18 and 12 inches high.
Wow, Fred, that really is simple. And you know, we invite you to come on down to the YGP show and visit the Mutual Materials booth here and see how you can add just a little bit more beauty to your garden. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.